Okay, so good evening. Thanks for dropping by tonight. So this is your regular Thursday flow. So for tonight's practice, we'll continue with our exploration of hip opening. So we may do some, you know, much more challenging poses in tonight's practice, but that doesn't mean that you don't have the option to skip them or to take the less challenging poses for this evening's flow. Okay, so make this one your own. So having said that, let's begin in an easy seated posture here. Um, I try to bring my right leg in front of my left. I'm doing the mirror image here once again. If you need to have your hips elevated, okay, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, stay where you are. So try to sit tall here by lengthening the spine, making sure that the length of your spine and the sides of your body are really felt by you as you try to sit taller there. Try to bring your arms, you can bend the elbows here on top of your knees. You can bring the palms down, maybe resting against your knees, or you can start with your palms open, facing the sky or facing the ceiling. Okay. At this point, you might want to close your eyes so you get less distracted by things around you and begin to look inward. Slowly allowing yourself to, arrive at your own body, arrive at the space that you want to create for yourself this evening. Just giving yourself the chance to stay present, to be rid of any troubles or any woes, anything that might distract you or are still distracting you at this point. By slowly softening the body, relaxing the mind, relaxing your heart, you permit yourself to be present. Just feel what your heart is feeling at this point. So maybe your eyes are closed at this point, and in so doing, you get to feel and listen more to the sound of your own breath. Inhaling and then exhaling. Just continue breathing, perhaps in your own way first. Then once you're ready to invite victorious breath or your Ujjayi breath, you can slowly start inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose as well. Allowing that foundation of breathing pattern become part of your own system tonight. So whenever you inhale, you feel that your belly expand or move forward. And then as you exhale, you allow it to deflate. So wherever you are at this point in your practice, acknowledge where you are. Respect where you are. Try not to allow yourself to be stumped by things that will not serve you this evening. Things that trouble you. Things that will just create distractions in your life. Create negativity around your heart, inside your mind, even inside your body. Just continue staying there in a state of peace and calm. Just giving yourself the chance to be really free, to feel the space within, to find freedom. In your own body, in your own mind, in your heart as well. Even after the class is done, hopefully. So you get to bring it with you wherever you go. Bring your hands to your heart space. Bow down. Namaste. Open your eyes. Okay, let's begin. So release your arms to the sides. So we're still in our seated posture here. In your inhale, arms reach forward and up. Then as you exhale, try to lean forward. Release your hands down. So you want to lengthen the spine here. Let's do it again. Inhale. Slowly coming up. Arms lift as well. Find that length. Then as you exhale, fold forward once again. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Really find that length in the spine. Go ahead and fold. No changes here. As you breathe in, chest lifts. Slowly walk both hands all the way to the right. So you are framing your right knee in between. Then as you exhale, fold over that right knee of yours. Inhale. Come back up. Walk all the way to the middle. And then to the left. Exhale. To the center. Inhale first. Center. Walk your hands back. Exhale. Okay, arms reach out to the side. Then as you exhale, side stretch. Right hand lands down. Really find that C shape in the spine. Open the chest just a little bit more. Maybe gaze up. Come back to the center. Right arm lifts. Exhale. Left hand lands down. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Reach to the side. Inhale. Come back up. Changes. Release both hands behind. All the way down to the floor though. Palms down. Fingers point forward. Okay. Inhale. Chest lifts. Keep your gaze up to the ceiling. Try to draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale, come back to the center. And cross the legs, let's all face the right side, please. Let's begin in your tabletop posture. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Toes are curled under. Inhale. Okay. Belly drops, chest moves forward. Gaze up. Remember to find that length between your neck and your shoulders. Then as you exhale, chin tucks to your chest, suck the navel in around the spine. Cat. Inhale. Cow. Exhale. Cat. On your own, remember to be present as you move from one direction to another. As you breathe your inhales and as you breathe out your exhales. Back to the center, please. Come to your neutral spine. So your left hand, that is the one closest to the screen of your cell phone. or your gadget. Right arm reaches forward first. Then as you exhale, thread your right arm under, soften the left elbow. Otherwise, you can walk your left hand forward as well. Right cheek lowers down. So make sure to bring the hips still to neutral. You don't want to lean your hips to the left. Bring them back to the center. Maybe open and close your hands here. Bring some life to your fingers, to your wrists, to your elbows, to your shoulders. Walk the left hand back. Push the floor away. Come back to your tabletop posture. Other side. Right hand presses down. Make sure to fully spread your fingers, please. Okay. Left arm reaches forward. Find that length first. Thread it under as you exhale. So let me just adjust here. I have limited space. Open and close. Walk your right hand back. Push the floor away. Tabletop posture. Okay? Walk your hands a bit more forward than your shoulders. Slowly lower the hips down. Release the toes at this point. Draw the shoulder blades back. Lift the chest or push the chest forward. Knees up. Then land your chest down to the floor. Okay? Hands close to your rib cage. Legs are together. Toes are pointing back. Press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, chest lowers down. 2 more. Make sure that the knees are lifted slightly off the mat. Try to squeeze the glutes a bit to lessen the strain in your lower back. One last. Exhale. Now lie on your back. So let's just neutralize the spine here. After the back bend, bring your knees to your chest. Massage the lower back. Let's work on the core right away. Bring your knees above the hips. Legs together. Curl up. Arms reach forward. Right leg reaches forward. Bring your right knee back. Left leg reaches forward. Left knee back. Repeat. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Control the movement. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Breathe. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. I know. 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Last 5, 16, 17, 17. Almost there. 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. And release. Good job. So massage the back. Come up to a seated posture, please. Okay, so the hips back. Come onto your knees and your hands once again. Okay, press the hands down. Make sure that the toes are tucked under at this point. Lift your knees off the mat. Come up and stretch up to your downward facing dog. Breathing in and then breathing out. Chest to your thighs. Breathe in and then breathe out. In your next in-breath, come up onto your heels. Shift your weight forward. Okay, try not to sag the hips. Suck the navel in, protract the shoulder blades, please. Then as you exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. So we repeat, inhale, move yourselves plank, shoulders above wrists, exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more, in, hold here for 5, push the floor, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, down dog. Breathe it out. Lower the knees down as one as your mat, toes touch. Push back to your child's pose. Walk your hands more forward. To really find that length in those arms. Really find that stretch. Maybe the forehead can reach down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Maybe you're warm enough. So let's continue. Chest lifts. Hips lift. Down dog. From your down dog, knees bend. Okay, look forward. And just slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale. Hands to your shins at this point maybe. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Exhale. In. And then exhale. Bend your knees. Slowly lift up. Arms reach forward and up. Hands to your heart space. Okay, hands down to the sides. So you can stay where your feet are. Okay, hips width apart here. They're under your hips. Otherwise, you can always bring your big toes to touch, but heels slightly apart. Okay, try to spread your toes apart as well, like you're having a pedicure there. So as you press your feet down, feel tall. Breathing in like a mountain here. That's why it's called the mountain pose. Breathing in and then breathing out. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Fold all the way down. Halfway. You can bring your hands to your shin bone here. Exhale, fold. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bend the knees, step back to your plank. Okay, lower the knees down, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back, cobra. Exhale, chest lowers down. Push back to your child's, downward facing dog. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Bend your knees, look to the front once again, step or walk your feet forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to rise. Hands to your heart space. Hands to the sides. Okay, we continue. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to your plank. Lower your knees down once again. Bend your elbows. Chest lowers all the way down. Inhale. Come up to cobra. Chest lowers down once again. Push your hips back to your heels. Downward facing up. Breathing in. And then breathing out. One more. In. Exhale. Soften the knees, look to the front, your choice. So what we're doing is what we call your sun salutes or salutations to the sun. So this is one way of starting up your practice, a way to warm up the joints, warm up the entire body. Last one, inhale, exhale, halfway, fold, step back, plank. So you can continue lowering the knees down, otherwise you can come down to your chaturanga. Maybe slide up to your upward facing dog. You can always resort to your cobra, if that is what you feel like doing tonight. You can push back to your child's pose first and stretch up to your down dog, or immediately proceed to your down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Bend the knees to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, all the way up. Hands to your heart space. Hands down to the sides, okay? Let's separate the feet at this point. So if I'm facing you, hips width apart, okay? Hinge from the hips. Fold all the way down. Your peace fingers, bring them around your big toes each. So make sure that the feet are stable here. Inhale, chest lifts or moves forward. Then as you exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides, or maybe towards the back wall, and fold over your legs. Try not to close your eyes here. If this is too much for the backs of your legs, okay, you can soften the knees a bit. But try not to hyperextend though. Wherein you're really fully stretching the legs, you might hurt your muscles there or your nerves there. If you continue doing that over a long period of time. Inhale, chest lifts, no changes here. As you exhale, lower the hips down. If you have to, splay your feet out to the sides just a little bit more, okay, so that you become much more stable. Do that, okay? Now as you inhale, come up, you can adjust the feet once again. Okay, exhale, pull, okay? Continue doing that on your own. Control the negative every time you go down. Okay, as you go down, puff up your chest. Fold as you exhale. Notice how your legs are becoming much more familiar with the stretch. You're able to open the hips just a little bit more by simply folding forward, coming down into squat, and repeating that cycle just for a few more rounds. Making sure that you're breathing there. Every time you move, now come up. Last, bend your knees, slowly come up. Good. So I come back to, if you're like me, you went to the middle of the mat, come back to the top of the mat, please. Bring your feet together. Hands to your hips, right foot, okay? Lunges back, all the way to the back. So you're facing on the screen. Now your right leg, right foot rather pivots to the right. Okay, so your right foot points to the right wall. Adjust your left foot in such a way that it's in an angle wherein you get to open the hips just a little bit more. So There are some teachers who would say that you have to slightly open your left hip here. Some will tell you to inwardly rotate just a little bit. So choose what works for you, okay? As long as you're not creating some impingement in your nerves, you're much more stable there. So listen to what your body is telling you, okay? At this point, bend your right knee. Go a bit wider if you have to. Right knee tracks over your right ankle. Upper body stays in the middle. Arms reach out to the sides. Warrior 2. Breathe. Arms in line with the shoulders, please. If you can. Breathe. Reach forward. Soften the right elbow. So place your forearm on top of your right knee. Your left arm reaches up and over. Parshvakonasana. Side angle posture. A modified one though. Come back to your warrior 2. So you're not changing your legs there. Lean back. Left hand lands down. On top of your thigh. Right arm up and over. Sun warrior here. Come back to the center. Okay. Stretch your right leg, please. Shorten the stance. Lean forward. Maybe your right hand to your big toe, ankle, or maybe higher. Okay. Left hand to your hip. Otherwise, left arm reaches high. Trikonasana. Look down. Come up. Okay. Lean back. Left hand lands down. Right arm up and over. Reverse triangle here. So repeat from your warrior 2. Bend the right knee once again. Widen the stance if you have to. Lean forward. Forearm to your knee. Left arm up and over. Warrior 2. Prepare for your sun warrior. Come back to your warrior 2. Stretch the right leg. Shorten the stance if you have to. Lean forward. Come down to your Trikonasana. Slowly come up. 5-point star. Lean back. Reverse triangle. Last one. Warrior 2. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Parshvakonasana. Forearm can stay up. Right hand can be lowered down. Close to your foot inside or maybe outside. If you are flexible enough, maybe your palm can touch the floor or the mat. Outside or inside, your choice, okay? Slowly come up. Warrior 2. Sun warrior, guys. Breathe. Strong legs. Warrior 2. Stretch. Much needed. Trikonasana. Five-point star. Reverse. Really find those legs. Find the much needed opening in your body. Come back to the center. Hands to your hips. Pivot the right foot inside. Inhale. As you exhale, fold over your legs, palms down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. Exhale. Soften the elbows, please. Hug them in. Lean more forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands forward. Continue walking them all the way to the left, close to your left foot, bend the left knee. Really stretch that right leg. Maybe come down to your Skandasana, okay? Otherwise, you can always come up a bit higher, okay? If you're up here, make sure to lean forward, okay? Then keep pushing the hips back. And really find that stretch in your inner groin. But if you can, just try. So really continue opening those hips. Chest lifts, guys. Okay. Walk to the right side of your mat. Step back to your plank. Go through your vinyasa. Remember, your cobra remains an option here. Breathe. Bend your knees, top of the mat. Exhale. Come up. In your mountain pose. Hands to your heart space. Okay, hands down to the sides. So we continue. Everything we did on one side, we have to make sure to even it out. Okay? Hands to your waist. Now your left leg. Okay, left side. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Okay, come to the center first. Toes are in. Heels are out. Right leg stays. Adjust the left foot. Maybe widen the stance just a little bit more. Remember, at a certain angle. Depends on how open your hips are at this point or not. Okay? Bend now the left knee. Try not to let the left knee cave in. Open it out to the side. Okay? And once you're ready to stretch your arms out to the side, come up to your warrior two. A strong warrior two, guys. Lean forward, forearm rests, right arm up and over. You can always gaze down or towards your fingers there. Slowly come up. Your warrior two. Lean back. Right hand lands down gently though. C shape. Warrior. Sun warrior, that is. Warrior two. Once again. Stretch your left leg. Shorten the stance. Lean forward. Take it easy here first. Your first Trikonasana on this side, right hand to your hip. Keep gazing down if you're having a hard time balancing yourself whenever you look up. But if you trust yourself enough, go ahead. Trikonasana. Gaze down. 5-point star. Lean back. Reverse triangle. Remember, 2 more cycles. Warrior two. Maybe try to go down just a little bit more. Challenge yourselves tonight. Parshva Konasana. Side angle posture. Come up to your warrior two once again. Strong warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Warrior 2. Stretch. Prepare. Trikonasana. Come up. Reverse. Your last cycle here. You know the flow. You know where you're supposed to go. You can connect the dots at this point. You can breathe in and breathe out throughout the postures. Lean forward. Maybe left hand inside. Maybe not. Your choice. Breathe. Slowly come up. Warrior 2 once again. Sun warrior. Almost there. Warrior 2. Stretch. Shorten the stance. Remember your option. Slowly rise. So some postures are much more difficult than the others. Some are easier than the others. Come back up. Hands your waist. Pivot the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Fold over your legs. Hands down. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Fold. One more time. Inhale. And then fold. So remember, keep pressing the feet down. Lean forward. Trust yourselves there. Trust that you don't fall forward. That your legs are strong enough to hold your stance there. Inhale. Chest lifts. Walk your hands forward. All the way to the right. Close to your right foot. Okay, now soften the right knee as you stretch that left leg. Make it long and strong. Okay, feel free to just stay here. You're up here, your hips point back, your heart moves forward. Okay, you're more than welcome to stay here. But if you can, just try. Go down to your Skandasana, Cossack squat, or ninja pose. You can point your toes, you can flex the foot, whatever works, okay? Chest puffs, spine is long. Breathe. So make sure to power up those legs, open those hips. And then slowly walk all the way to the left side. You can use your hands as your feet, or like your feet, you're walking with them. Left foot steps back, plank, vinyasa. And down dog. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Ha. One more time. In, exhale. Ha. Okay, look forward as you bend the knees. Okay, one bent knee at a time. Slide your right knee forward. Okay, left leg follows. So your legs are crisscrossed. Move your hips back. Stretch your legs forward. Much needed respite here, okay? Relax the legs. Point the toes. Point your toes inward. Okay, spread them out to the side. Shake, shake, shake the legs. So we'll just finish our seated postures here with a Janushirshasana posture. Janushirshasana A. Bend the right knee. Bring your right heel close to your hip bone, or rather your sit bone. And then slowly lower your right knee down. Sole of the right foot pressed against your left inner thigh. If bring the right knee down is too much, you can always have it lifted. Make sure to tuck something here underneath to support your right knee. Left leg is strong. Inhale. As you exhale, fold over your left leg. If you can grab the foot, grab the foot. But take it easy though. We're slowly winding down, so we don't want to keep allowing our heart to race even towards the end of practice. We want it to slow down. Inhale. Lift up your chest. Exhale. Release the hands. Bring your right knee up. And right leg. Release your right leg forward. Other side. Soften the left knee. Hug it in. Then as you exhale, release it down. Inhale. Now as you exhale, fold over your right leg. So do whatever you can to fold comfortably there. If you need to modify, modify. If you need to reach and grab, reach and grab. If you need to release, release. This is our chance to slowly quiet everything down, our thoughts. You can slow down your muscle engagements. You don't have to really force your way down here. If it's not happening, it's not happening. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Now bend both knees. Scoot your hips forward. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees to your chest. Massage, massage it once again. Your lower back, that is. Bring your feet down. Feet wider, please. Inhale. Now as you exhale, windshield wiper pose. Just lower both knees down to the sides. Allow some release there. It happens as you twist. A gentle twist though. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist, other side. shoulders under. Both knees come down. Maybe one foot on top of the other knee. You're allowing your left knee to go further down using the strength of your right foot. If it's accessible though. Slowly release. Last side. One foot on top of the other. Otherwise, just stay wherever you are. You're still feeling a release there even if your foot is not on top of the knee. And slowly release. Hug your knees back to your chest. You open your knees out wide. Feet come up. Hold on to the outer blades of your feet. Happy baby pose. Rock your baby pose there. Side to side. So you're still opening the hips here, but ever so gently, like a baby. Release everything back to the center. Feet lower down. Knees kiss each other. Arms by your side. Inhale. Open your mouth as you exhale. Ah. 2 more cycles here on your own. So just find your own space there first in your deep pose, allowing the back to be released at this point. So this is one way of allowing relief to happen to your lower back. Every time you stretch it a bit or you come to the edge of your folds, anything wherein you use, of course, the back in your practice. So just stay here first for a few more breaths. Maybe 5 to 10 breaths of your own. Space it out. Make your breaths longer than the previous one. And then once you're ready to go down to your full Shavasana, stretch your legs forward, let your feet fall out to the sides, okay? I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. Stay there. So if you want to stay longer with your knees bent and kissing each other, just stay there. Otherwise, you can always stretch now your legs forward, let them out, let them fall out to the sides. Not a care in the world. Arms wider maybe. Palms remain open. Embracing grace as you slowly find relief and respite in your Shavasana. So know that you're not supposed to sleep here. This is the most important pose of all. And the hardest actually. The hardest in the sense that it's easy to doze off, but resist the urge to doze off. You want to stay present here, but at the same time relaxed. We just want to reap everything that we have sowed earlier in our practice. Allow the things that you felt and realized in your practice earlier to be embraced. Accept the things that were not so good. Embrace the things that were good enough. Sometimes it's just what we have to do. Accept and move on. So as your bodies remain silent there, notice if your thoughts are still in need of a little bit of calmness. Maybe your mind is telling you a lot of things to do. Try not to entertain first your thoughts at this point. Just listen to your heart. Listen to your breath. In the next couple of minutes, I'll allow you to just remain silent. I'll try to be silent. Just breathe and stay with me. Slowly come back to the spaces around you. Allow yourselves to move ever so gently. If your knees are still bent, go ahead, stretch those legs. Bring the legs together. Bring your arms over your head. Give yourselves a very good stretch. And then knees come close to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Lie on one side. Come down to your fetal pose. And then in your next in-breath, push up to a seated posture, facing the screen. We started with the right in front of our left. Maybe we can end with the left in front of your right. Or just switch it up, okay? Sit tall there. Bring your hands to your heart space. Sealing the practice with one sound of Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Allow that vibration of kindness, goodness, and peace to resonate with you even as you leave your practice mat in a few minutes or so. So bring whatever you have gained in your practice tonight to your work, if you're still about to start your work, or if you're about to end your work this evening or at this point, bring it with you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. So thank you once again for joining me tonight. I hope to see you guys once again, same time, same place, next Thursday as we close the month of February. Okay? Bye-bye.